I'm going to tell you a really easy way that you can increase your sales, increase your income in no time at all, whether you're selling your digital products on Etsy, on Shopify, or in your own website. If you focus your shop on one particular audience, you're going to make so many more sales because people will want to purchase multiple items because those items are for them. Not only does it make your store look more cohesive, but it also encourages buyers to purchase more items. So let's think of it like this. So if you have a new baby, you could go to Walmart and you can buy some things for your baby, but that store has tons of other things in there that are not necessarily for your child. So if you go in there, you might find a couple things in the baby section, but otherwise nothing is really for you in that store necessarily. But if you go to a baby boutique, everything in that store is going to be catered to you, and you're going to want to buy everything in there. So this same concept transfers to your shop for your digital products. So not only does this encourage people to buy more, but also it gives you leverage to charge higher prices because you're seen as more of an expert in that area. So just imagine this could turn a one item $5 purchase into like a $25 plus purchase from the same customer. You have to do a lot less work because you only have to get the one person into your shop and they're going to buy more items. So now you're probably saying, well, what if I don't know what audience to focus on? Well, what you want to do is find an intersection between what you love to do and what you're good at. So there are a few questions I want you to think about, and you can actually like write this down and brainstorm ideas so that you can figure it out. And as you make more products, you'll kind of get a feel for the things that you really like to do. If you're just starting out, you may need to play around with things a little bit and see which things you really enjoy making. So the first question is, what are your passions and interests? So I've always loved working with kids. I was a preschool teacher when I was younger, and I was actually going to school to be an elementary school teacher. And I decided to go a different way. I used that passion for working with kids to create the printables for my shop. So the audience I create for is parents and teachers or homeschool parents. The second question is, what are your strengths and skills? So for me, after making some printables, I realized I do not like making planners. Like that is not my jam at all. I don't use planners and I have no desire to make them. I don't understand them. So it just makes it really hard for me to figure out what people would even want in a planner because I don't see any need for one. But I do love making coloring pages and activity sheets and flashcards and bookmarks and things like that for kids. And I'm good at making those things. Like I feel like when I get done with them, they turn out really nice and I'm proud of what I created. When I make a planner, I feel like it's just basic because I don't know what people are looking for. And then another way to find the audience you want to create for is to make printables or digital products that you would use yourself. And this makes it really, really easy for you to create something because you understand your audience. Back to the example of the planners, I have no idea what people want in a planner. So it's really hard for me to create one that would actually be useful to somebody. So using your unique experiences as an advantage is a great way to be able to cater to your audience and people that are like you. And then the next question to ask yourself is, what printables will help you make the impact that you want to make? So who do you want to help? What can you create that will make their life easier? And what I recommend doing is building your products in pillars. So make things that build off of each other, and it makes it super easy for you to create things and you never run out of ideas of what to make. So I'll give you an example here. So let's say you were going to make flashcards for kids. So you could make alphabet flashcards, You can make number flashcards. You can make color flashcards. You can make animal flashcards. Those are just a few. You can, come up with a lot of other ones. So that's 4 different kinds of flashcards you could make, which is a great start. But then when you go to each one individually, so let's say for the alphabet flashcards, you can also make alphabet coloring pages. You could make alphabet worksheets. You can make alphabet tracing sheets. You can make those same worksheets for all the categories of the flashcards that you made. So if somebody comes to your shop and they're looking to teach their kids their ABCs, then they're going to see the flashcards, they're going to see the coloring pages, they're going to see the tracing sheets, and they're going to see the worksheets. And I mean, what more could they ask for? You have everything there that they could possibly need to teach their kids the alphabet. Then the other thing that you can do is you can bundle all those together so you make one big higher price product. So instead of selling just the flashcards, you can sell the coloring pages, the worksheets, and the tracing sheets all together in one bundle. This encourages them to just buy the bundle and increases your profit. Now, when you're selling on Etsy or some platform that is not your own, you can't really do any kind of like upselling. But if you have a Shopify store, there are apps on there that you can set up upsells. So let's say somebody buys your flashcard set, you could offer them as an upsell to purchase the coloring pages for the alphabet. And then that'll add to your cart total and they will end up spending more money. Or if they bought one of the things, you could offer them the bundle at a discount price. Then that way it kind of takes off the price of the original item that they were buying. You can literally double their cart total just by adding this upsell feature. Now, I wish Etsy and some of the other platforms allowed you to do this, but so far, that's not an option. So I hope that you can see how focusing on one audience can really increase your income and the quality of your life, how hard you have to work. Like, this makes it so much easier for you. It makes it so much easier for your customers to get what they want and to spend more money with you. This can really just make a huge impact on your finances. If you want to see how I took one product in my shop and I built off of it and made a bundle so that I could increase my amount of products and increase my income, be sure to check out this video right here. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.